Ron, I'm going to go up to you, and let's talk about, as you're getting into this, you're starting to, operate in a different kind of environment, you're accelerating, et cetera. What are the lessons learned that you'd like to share, pluses or minuses, that, would be certainly of interest to the listening audience?
The first one is, well, as we've already talked about, the COVID, and really has shown the absolute need and the ability to work in a distributed way. But what also came out of that is, the traditionally in the DoD, and I'll say especially in the Army, it was always government furnished equipment, laptops, phones, et cetera. But we've really seen with this, we must also non-government furnished equipment, the BYOD sort of bring your own device, and how we have to have an environment that supports that. And so I would say it tells us, help us drive towards what we're doing in moving to that, as all of us have talked about, that zero trust architecture environment with the least privilege access. So that's about the non-government furnished equipment. The other one I would say is, we've absolutely, over the last year, we are moving much faster to quarantine systems. We used to have kind of a big debate, what's the impact to mission, et cetera, et cetera. Well, if a system isn't configured right, if a system isn't patched right, it gets quarantined until the user fixes it. And so that is really a cultural thing across the Army, the recognition and support from leadership that says the weakest link brings vulnerability to everybody. And so if you don't have your stuff up to date, then if you have an impact on your mission, that's because you didn't do what you needed to do. And I would tell you that's what we're doing much more rapidly than we ever have in the past.